Okay, this is this 22 or 23?
I think 22, because the other one would have been. Yeah.
This is our last episode. We got Grant and Brady, who are your hosts next year.
Yeah, let's go.
Yep. We had podcast number 22 with Ryan Gray, but we don't have it anymore.
Huge loss for the YouTube community. I think everyone loves to see.
So what even happened with that?
We just lost the audio.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. You, the computer, like how I think you were playing racquetball, but
it's called
mixer, the power stays on because of the computer.
Mm-hmm.
Like this being plugged in is what keeps that on rather than like batteries. And I unplugged this before we turned that off. So
and it just lost it all.
Yeah,
so,
that's my bad.
But so I guess this is 22.
Did you know it right away?
I was thinking, I was like,
yeah,
that could have been something, but yeah, it's fine.
And then I went to edit that night, and I was like, oh, it's gone.
Yeah,
that's horrible.
That really does suck.
But we're not gonna make that mistake again. We're good.
Yep.
Yeah. So I think a lot of people who will like care next year already like knew that you guys were like doing it next year, but I think to at least one person this is like a reveal in a way. So
I'm sure for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Ta-da! Your new host.
Yeah.
Grant LaMar, Brady Kaasa.
We're here, you know.
All right. Anyways, how was graduation for you guys? How do you?
I mean, it was cool. It was a lot of like sitting down, a lot of standing up.
I think it was better than I expected, to be honest. Because with like rain coming in that we thought, Doctor Strange just was like trying to like get through it.
It was only
And
like,
how would you
short.
feel if it was in the gym?
It's like an hour and a half.
Was there a plan to have it in the gym?
Yeah, if it.
No, well, I think
He
just said
really
we were just
really
gonna-
didn't want to.
He said he
That
bought
was horrible.
450 ponchos, so we were doing it regardless.
I don't know what we're about to do with those now, but
Yeah, facts. He just has. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Where did it
Rain's
end up
like-
being that wasn't in the gym?
Graduation.
Yeah, where did it end up being? It wasn't in the
The
gym.
football field.
Yeah,
Stadium.
out in the
I
stadium.
gotcha.
Yeah. Did it like hit you that you guys were never gonna come back?
Not yet.
yeah, we were kind of talking about it like walking up here. It's like I
It's
kind of like once there's like the last day of school, I was like, oh, well, I'll still have like Talisman stuff to like walk through the hallways and stuff. But
Yeah.
I won't after this.
Well,
I'm like not ready for that like at all. Like thinking like
Yeah.
next year's like my last year like grade school is like
Yeah.
messing with my mind.
I haven't gone to school since like January. So
Yeah.
it hit me then, and now it's just kind of like normal for me to like come back.
Yeah, for our calc final, we had a partner test, like a random draw, and you got like stuck with a partner. I got
Really?
Dylan Shoemaker, so I was blessed.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah. So wait, you guys have exams this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
have-
had like I don't know, like teachers are doing it weird. Like I had like half my exam today. Like I have Miss Krause, the teacher, I'm in pre-calc, but she was like, we're doing like a short answer part of the exam today, and then we're reviewing it tomorrow, and then we're having it on Thursday because that's when I have her class. But
Yeah, calc's my only like actual test. Like the rest are all projects.
yeah, I'm straight up watching movies and then I have calc and that's
yeah.
it.
Yeah. I
I'm
had
in
her.
a similar boat with him as I only have, I think, 2 classes that are actually tests and one's like 10 minutes. The rest of them are just like big projects for wrapping up. So like, you know, I think final exams is being like, I don't think it's like any huge thing. I think that was the OCs.
I think they were gonna have it be like a big thing, but then like Strange just sent like an email to like teachers and parents saying like if you're gonna have like a big test, make sure it like doesn't hurt their grade. So
Yeah,
like
'cause
everyone
they were
was
saying,
like,
they were saying how the exams actually can't like affect your
yeah,
fail
like if you get
pass
worse
the
than what your
class.
grade's at, then like it's like not going in
For juniors?
for everybody.
For everyone?
Because
Yeah.
you basically just said if you don't do good, you can't fail the
So,
entire
like,
class
no-
because of the exams. The exams don't even really matter if you really think about it.
I feel like
That's
freshman
wild.
year when we had exams, there was like its own grade. Do you remember that? Like
Yeah.
it was
They
like
used to-
quarter 1, quarter 2, and then it was like exam first semester.
Like midterm.
Yeah.
It used to be
Is
like 10% of your semester grade,
Yeah.
like each
I
exam.
think so.
Yeah.
Well, that was the only time we took exams was
The
first semester of
midterms.
freshman year.
Yeah.
And then COVID hit.
Oh, yeah.
And then they just never brought it back.
And they're trying to
Until
bring him
this
back,
year, but we're
they
done.
want to bring him back, but they don't actually matter. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I mean next year if they try to bring it back, we won't have any.
Yeah.
Think about that. I went through all of high school with like no actual real exams.
What do you mean you don't have any?
Because we'll be graduated.
Yeah, like
early.
It's like you're not just
for final
We'll have
exams.
midterms.
Yeah, midterms.
They're bringing back. Do we have midterms this year?
No, but I hear we got like a winter games for house
What?
coming up. Yeah,
Really?
there's a
Brandon
rumor
told me all
about
about
that.
that.
Winter games. That's
there's
gonna
a
be
rumor.
crazy.
I'm like curious like what games they actually have.
That's actually awesome.
Yeah,
That's
is
yeah,
there
I'm
more
like
you
really
know about
hyped.
They gotta do they gotta do like I don't know, like hockey or
Like
something.
remember that like hockey like the scooters?
They
You
gotta
remember
do
that?
hockey.
Like elementary school.
Yeah.
I'd always like run over my fingers and I just have like the worst pain the rest of the
That's
day.
actually such a good idea. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like, the way house games is set up, going into house games day at the end of the year, it doesn't matter how many points you have. You can like win it or lose it on one day.
I mean, we
feel like
almost
having,
won
like,
it.
Yeah,
What did Ridge? What did Ridge
third.
get? Third.
We got third.
Yeah.
Third. Yeah.
Yeah, it
I
was.
was rooting for
close,
Hal,
like,
bro. Like,
I think
Yeah, 'cause I was in
Sugar- I was in
everyone
Sugar
rooting for
Grove,
Hal.
but-
Like, let's be honest. Like,
What-
It was devastating.
like we were Ridge was so far out of it. It was literally just first, second, and then third and fourth together, and then everyone else was so.
I
far
think
behind.
How can Steamtown almost had like double Sugar Grove's points at the end of house games?
probably.
Like we were like 250. I think you guys were at like 100.
Yeah.
Isn't Steamtown and Sugar Grove the only two teams that have won it?
Yeah,
Only two
I
houses.
Sugar Grove
Well,
won
Sugar Grove
COVID
won it
year,
once. No.
Yeah, and Steamtown.
and then they.
Well, we were in first when the year ended, but
Oh, they actually
that didn't
won
count
one?
for anything.
Oh.
Yeah.
Has Hal won before? Someone told me they have, but
No.
they could be wrong.
This was our year. We're taking a big hit next year. We're losing a lot.
Ridge sounds like a big hit.
It's really like
We're just taking a
like I'm
massive
sitting here.
hit.
I'm thinking I'm like Steamtown's really got it on lock next year.
Yeah.
Except for they have to like face
No, we
me.
look like. I think, no, the reason why Hal and like Steamtown did so good because they just like literally do they get minimum fourth place in every single activity.
That's
like
what I
they
mean.
have like no 1, 2, 4s. They only have 5, 6, 7, and 8 like points worth
Yeah.
in every event. I'm like that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's like impressive with like Mr. Lamb and stuff. Like I think a lot of people, I don't know if it's out of just like frustration or like the whole like they're cheating.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I hate
Like they're
him.
really like, huh?
No, like I hate Mr. Lamb. He's not cheating. He's not. I'm not saying he's a cheater. I just like. I love to win.
He's like the
and he
ultimate
always
enemy.
wins.
He's like the common enemy.
No, because I'm not gonna like drop names, but I was in a class with like this teacher, and I'm also gonna use they. They were talking. They were like at the beginning, Lamb was in charge of like getting all like the
8th
like,
graders and middle schoolers coming up.
but like
assigned
that
to
was
classes.
5 years ago. So any like cheating like conspiracy, it's really like not
It's like dead.
true.
But
think
you could
so?
say it about like, that could still apply to like siblings and stuff. I don't know. The point
Yeah.
the point I was getting at though, he just like thinks about it like more than other
He
people. Like
wins.
he like
Like, he-
calculates like what
Yeah, he's
they
like
need to do.
teaching like the euchre kids how to count cards and stuff. I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, you're at, yes.
Like
Sounds
everything he like does is like things that other teams are like capable of. They just like don't do it. You know what I mean? So like
He's kind of obsessive over it.
The main thing I've heard that like he does that everyone else doesn't is like make cuts on like during the year, because like the way that like Hauk does it, we do it like the best way. It's like everyone gets to play
Mm-hmm.
like one game. So like Mat Ball, the first game it was like the A team, and the second game we just like loaded everybody,
Mm-hmm.
and then third like the championship game was like our A team again. That way everybody gets to play, but like we still win.
because
Yeah.
the first game's the most important.
Yeah.
That's how it was for us last year. Like, we played Steamtown. We only had like, I think it was like 11 people on our team. So we
Mhm.
like won. And then the next day, or just whenever we played next, we had like 25. And it was all people I like
Yeah.
wouldn't think to be too good at mat ball. And
Yeah, like this year, Steamtown, they got 5th. They played us first round, because I know a couple people in like Steamtown. They were like, yeah, we played like 20 people the first game, and then the next game they had 10, and they won by like 60 against like Sugar Grove.
Yeah.
They had 10 people from Apple.
Yeah, the second
Don't you
game.
need 11 in the outfield?
Yeah, I think they let it play though.
Yeah.
I mean, 11.
crazy.
I mean,
They
so
like-
actually,
so the
just
same
have the
10
smaller the team you have with like super
Yeah.
athletic kids, like you're just gonna
Yeah.
win no matter what. Because how are you supposed to, like, getting them out? Like those outrun you. Like yeah.
Because like kids that like aren't that athletic, and then they kick, and then it's like an easy out.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah,
if you have
it's
10 kids that aren't gonna
Like they actually
Get
run
out.
and
You're just
actually
gonna keep-
like know how to play.
So what happens when like all 10 are on base? Someone gets to kick again?
Ghost Runner probably. I don't know.
I think someone
That's-
just goes off
Yeah.
the base and kicks.
Whoever's on like.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You could just that's-
I think
I feel like that happened to us last year.
Well,
once,
yeah, no, because like
where we
this
had to
was
start making people.
this was
re-kick.
the first year that like Ridge just like made cuts.
Yeah.
So, like last year, like everyone played no matter what.
Yeah, 'cause
and
Mr.
then
Haynes is, like,
we got
super-
last.
Yeah, Mr. Haynes was not having it with me when we were playing, y'all. He was like, because like the first inning you guys scored 2, we scored like 10, and he was like, all right, Ridge, wake up. And I was like, yeah, I'm already bored. And he just gave me like the most deathly stare ever, bro.
yeah.
Yeah, you can't say
I took Matt Ball way too seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're a pitcher, bro. When you kept
Yeah.
going crazy with your outs.
Yeah, because I mean, I was diving everywhere. I was.
He's
I'm-
posting
I'm-
the Hawkins
If
stuff.
I make
He
a highlight
was.
play, I'm gonna post it. That's just who I am.
So what's house like now? Like, what do you guys do?
Really
Really, like,
nothing.
Yeah, I mean,
Actually, we started watching the. We went to the auditorium and watched the like.
Hey
film.
Cinematics.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
were
really?
pretty. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
that's
showed.
fine.
I remember we used to
I didn't even know that.
The best, I mean, the Christmas special thing, that was good. Bonza, that was actually pretty
Let's
good.
go.
Yeah.
You were part of Bonza?
Yeah, I helped script write. I was more part of the second one because the first one, when I got here, they were finishing it up.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
It was like the story, like it was like it didn't make sense, but it was still like funny. Did you watch Bonza?
No, I didn't.
It was just like this brother ran out of like Bonza, like the noodle. He went to Kroger and found like a
Oh.
Jedi, and he like fight the Bonza boss or something.
Oh, here's Bonza.
It's incredible.
Have you seen these?
I have.
All these?
What
I
about
haven't.
Yeah.
cinematics?
If it's from
Oh,
the past
yeah.
like 2 years, I've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of these because we used to just go through them like during. I kind of want to do that again.
I wish I would have taken that class.
Do you know which ones? Ones?
Yeah, you remember that we did the fantasy draft and we all just like stayed at your house watching these?
Yeah, yeah. They
I
were
could-
at my house
I
for
could
like
go for it
a
again.
couple hours. We were just like going through Hey Cinematics YouTube. Just
It's
watching.
like cool to
Some of
watch.
them
Yeah.
are interesting. There's this one, if we keep going down, is this kid and he used it to like come out as like transgender.
Really?
This one. right
Ace
here.
check. I think you told me that.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool,
Is there one that
actually.
we should watch?
Yeah. Would we be able to get it on like
I could screen record it.
Can we like do that though? It's like not our video.
Oh, that's true. I
We're
didn't think-
stealing
Oh,
from.
like
Yeah.
copyright.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
No,
All this
Okay,
time, I
it's
still
just-
have no idea how like copyright works. but
Yeah.
that might be something to figure
I
out.
know like YouTube's like really like strict with their
Yeah.
copyright.
And they both just watched a ton of them over the last week
Yeah.
if they went to both showings.
Yeah, yeah.
I wonder if those videos are still like banned on our YouTube. There was like 3 or 4 of our podcasts that like you couldn't watch on the school Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why.
That's crazy.
Oh, that's a short. That's why. Yeah. See, it goes from 9 to 12. Because 10 and 11.
10
got
was
banned.
Gianni.
5 got. What was 5? That was yours.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
it's
off?
gone. Only on school Wi-Fi.
Oh, I don't use it anyway.
And I think 11 was Oscar and Carter, but we were really just like playing music out of our phone for like 30 minutes of it. So
This video may be inappropriate.
Yeah, you can
If
actually
you
find
click it
it.
though, click it, and I think it still plays.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
If you go to the playlist and like, it'll just like say that.
Like cheating.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But you can still watch it. It just like won't show up on the homepage.
Oh, because like YouTube thinks it's like inappropriate.
Like
I
demonetized.
guess. I don't know.
Well,
what
I
you
don't know.
said.
All we were talking about in that one was like Drake albums. Like I don't know how that would be.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Fun fact: Miss McLean said that's the one episode that she didn't finish.
Which one?
Really, the Drake?
Yours, Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
She was like, "You were talking about football teams, and I did not care."
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Which is
She
kind of
did say
funny.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was like the first episode that wasn't like 2 people from like the same like.
Group.
Yeah.
That's like our
That's
only
like-
episode that we did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I think it's totally fine, but it's kind of not like what we said we were gonna do. You know what I mean? Like I think
Yeah.
that could be a thing for next year. You guys like do.
Yeah.
Like, you guys have a pretty big like friend group. I think
Mhm.
there's no shame in occasionally just like Chris or like Jackson or
Yeah, just bringing
Ian,
some of the
just,
boys
like-
on.
Yeah.
You might get complaints about it because I know I have since I've gotten here, but like I don't care.
Yeah.
Because in my opinion, if you know that person and like you know how to conversate with that person already, it sparks this conversation.
I mean, we have some pretty funny conversations.
Yeah. It makes
That
it
we
more
could put
enjoyable.
like that we could actually put on YouTube.
Totally. That's all a podcast is. You're just talking to people.
Yeah, I mean,
And those are the most charming ones.
it's just like an organized conversation with
Yeah.
microphones
and a camera.
and a
Hey,
camera.
guys.
Interesting quotes. Like, what we do, read them off. Expose them.
Oh man.
Well,
I'm not sure that most of them would be legal.
I wish I could see the computer.
I also wish I could see the computer right
okay,
now.
well, okay, so like before we started this year, the school year, we like had like all these ideas, and like I don't know, I just pulled it up because I think you guys should do something like this.
Yeah, I'd like to see some of these.
A lot of them we did, a lot of them we didn't. Like Alec and 270.
Did you guys get Arby?
No.
Oh,
Oh, that'd be a good
yeah,
episode.
you guys
Get some
can do that.
Albanian stories.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys can do that. Yeah, I can send this. to you.
Yeah, we had
The
that.
spirit committee's good.
Yeah, we did.
We
that
did
one.
that. It
Oh,
was
you did.
Cassie and Katie Conlon.
Yeah, Miss.
Khalil, I don't know. We have
Oh.
to get Jesse to hit him up.
Isn't there a
Didn't
new
you try
I
spirit
tried
committee?
like 3 different ways to talk to Khalil, and he's just like Hollywood now. I was like he's at Mingo all the time, and then he just wouldn't answer.
That'd be cool, yeah.
Basketball game live broadcast.
Yeah.
I really
No,
don't-
that's what
I
we've been
regret-
talking about. I keep telling Brady we gotta do
You guys
that.
should do it.
Yeah, on the
I really
drive
wanna
on the
do
drive here, I was like,
Is that like kind of?
I should tell them to do that.
I'm curious on what like the broadcast team is.
So wait, what's
Is
are we
it-
allowed to
this is
step out of
yours.
the podcast boundaries?
Are you still looking?
Like literally broadcasting. Are we allowed to do that?
That's
and
good.
like
Well, I mean, I
what's
assumed
so-
you
that's
were
weird.
going to help with the broadcast thing, but if you're going to do that, odds are it would be part of like a bigger team effort.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it takes a lot of people to get a broadcast out. Like, we have 4 on the broadcast team now, and frankly, it's like a miracle we've dropped anything.
Really?
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like you guys are talking about 2 different things right now. I think you're thinking like the whole like Caden Gannon, like Teacher of the Year, Performing Arts. I think you just mean more like
we go to a live game, we start just talking to people.
Well, we
Yeah,
don't exactly
yeah.
have anything like that right now.
Well,
That's what I'm
But I
saying.
would-
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Are we allowed to do that?
Well, that's something that
I'm-
I've been thinking that our team should implement since I got here. Because, I mean, when I first got here, that was what I did down south, what I liked about the media thing I did. And I was like, Miss McLean, I'm told that you do Talisman. Do you do anything like this? And she was like, no. And then I was like, well, I think that's something we should implement. And I think that's something that we could do really strongly next year if we could find a good, like, formula for it.
Well, and I'm thinking like what with that camera, like when I first like applied to be like on like the Talisman, I was kind of thinking, instead of like only being a podcast, kind of like being like, like a what's the word, like a internet like personality type thing. We have a podcast, but like we could also like broadcast team like go to like these like live streams. Like we could have like almost like vlogs. Like
Yeah, that's what I was kinda
vlogs
saying.
too.
I don't want to make it.
She's just trying to be the Milk Boys.
I mean, like, I was saying, like, yeah, we could just, like, go to live stuff. Like, I don't want to take it too far for one of you guys, like, because you guys
Yeah.
kind of, like, brought it back,
Yeah.
like, the podcasting thing. And it's, like, I don't want to take it too far.
Well, like,
I think it's
keeping it.
it's up for like interpretation. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't. You don't have to just like
Stick to
formulaically do everything. I think that's a word.
I have no
Yeah,
idea.
I think it is.
Do everything like we do. Like I
Yeah.
think that's all cool
You can-
as long as you. You
well,
know,
all we're
do
doing
like
is like giving you guys guidelines, and then you
Yeah.
guys like do what you want.
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
come up with your
It's-
own ideas.
yeah,
like, keep
That'll
some stuff.
definitely be
Yeah.
a question because like I don't know like the broadcast team, like if any of them want to like kind of be like in front of the camera, they obviously have like first choice because that's
Yeah.
like we're already
yeah.
Yeah.
podcasting.
I would-
y'all are part of the broad / like the multimedia is what
Yeah.
it's called on the
Yeah, we're like in the
sheet.
same
Yeah.
branch.
Yeah,
right?
we're all part of the multimedia thing. So like that's a conversation we can have in planning because like that's what summer workshop and the first week of school's for. So all of us just coming up with ideas and we'll talk about it. I think that we could come up with something really cool for that.
Yeah. When I'm on vacation, Grant, you should honestly like if something big's happening, like FaceTime me.
All right, I will.
Going back
So-
to like the basketball like broadcast, I don't think it would be like. You could probably post it on like the Talisman YouTube, but I don't think it would be like part of broadcast or
Yeah.
broadcast. It would
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be
its
something
own
else.
thing.
It'd be something else. Like,
Like, are we? You know how they like record the games on like the iPad and stuff. Do you think we could just like match the like audio to their like recording of like
The audio on the iPad's like not good.
No, I'm. That's why I'm saying we do like the audio, not we, but like you guys, like as if you were just like like announcers for like a game.
That actually-
we just put that
We need
together
Ian
with
Green.
like
You could probably do
huddle
that. That'd be a lot of
video.
work, but you could probably do
We
that.
could do that, or I
it's
was
just
thinking
a-
of more of like, we kind of like talk to people in the student section.
Well, we wanted to do that.
We
well,
kind of go
wanted
to like maybe like if we can talk to like a coach or something.
What we wanted to do was
I'm
like,
just saying.
I'm here with Coach Montgomery. We're currently up 42-0 on BV. How do you feel?
Yeah.
Oh, I feel great.
Hammer down.
what we wanted to do was have like a table like right next to the student section,
Yeah.
and then like 2 microphones. We're sitting at the table, and we're like commentating the game, but then like we'll like bring guests over. Like we would bring like CJ and Devin over
Yeah.
from like EE and just like talk to them, and then we bring like I don't know, after the game a player over or like a coach.
I love
Oh,
that,
yeah.
but like I also
And
am
they're,
trying
like-
to get in the EE.
That's why we
That's
wanted
facts.
to. That's like one of
You
the
kind of
reasons
just
we
pick
didn't
like a game or two.
Yeah.
do it. You'd have to pick a
I feel like
game.
it'd be better
where-
in basketball games when we do like the more broadcast, because football games like it's like really hard.
Well, and
Well,
like we
you
put like a
have-
table.
Yeah, I've been, but like I mean, if we're like doing like we can do like a third quarter halftime type of thing. Cause
Yeah.
And
I'm
honestly,
could.
for football games, you could probably go up in like
the box.
The box.
Yeah, if you talk to I don't know, Mr. Gleason camp maybe. You could talk to someone, and I bet you could get access up there
Yeah.
to
Mhm.
record.
It really like doesn't even have to be like you guys who like do that. I just think
Yeah.
like in general like someone should.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
The
I think it'd be
broadcasting thing as a
cool.
whole.
Like
Yeah,
I really
Con,
wanted to do that.
you're-
Yeah, that'd
isn't
be
that what
cool.
You used to do that, right?
Yeah, I have experience announcing high school football and wrestling. That was my things I did down south.
That's sweet.
That was like media wise. I used to anchor. I wrote sports stories, and then I did that. And out of those 3 things, that's like the one thing we don't have any announcers. And I would really like to
Yeah, you
bring
should.
that.
You should look into that.
Yeah, wouldn't it be cool? Like next year, it's like one of like like whenever there's like a 3, it's like Jesse Burris. Imagine that's like one of us, like
That's Colin.
Jay Burr with the 3. Jesse Burris with a 3.
Yeah. I mean, me and you could kill that.
Yeah, I
we would
mean
slay
that'd be
that.
awesome.
100%.
You guys should do it.
Jay Burr.
Imagine you guys did like like inside the NBA with like Charles Barkley and stuff. Like like halftime of every every game.
I love watching like Shaq and Charles just like fall and stuff like.
That and watching
That'd
them at each other.
Yeah.
That's always great. Talking about how they have no rings and all that. You got a triple
Yeah.
single.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, no, if we do like that, like have to like the table thing, we gotta like dress up in suits.
Oh, yeah.
just kind of like
Oh yeah.
like
I'm,
full
like in my head. I'm like, you know how there's like for UFC fights,
Mhm.
there's like a camera at the announcers. I'm picturing like Joe Rogan.
Oh!
Yeah, like that's what I'm picturing. Like you need.
Oh, dude, and then give
like,
dude, if we get like a first, like if we were like going around like after the game, like talking to people, like imagine we had like I don't know, if I had like a first person of like Hail Delaware going up and down, and, like if we
That'd
just like
be
have
cool.
like a short little clip of that, like 3 seconds or something.
Yeah.
doing stuff like that.
They're probably you would probably want to have one from like that year, but I know there are some that like exist.
Oh yeah, we could probably
Just, like,
literally
snap
just make one.
stories.
Yeah, we could literally just make one.
Yeah.
Like just a 10-minute video recap of what's like happening. I don't know. That's what I wanted to try. 100%.
What for the game?
Yeah, just getting like literally just us like commenting over the game like throughout the quarters. Like maybe it's like literally like 2 minutes of each quarter.
Yeah,
us talking.
you don't need like a 3-hour long.
Oh yeah, like just like literally like a 10, 15,
Just a couple
20 minutes.
highlights.
Like something sick happens, we quick like run down to the table. Jesse Burris just dunked on the entire BV basketball team,
Yeah.
and then quick run back, and then
Yeah.
stay
You know,
in the
you know
EE.
BV listens to this.
Yeah, that's why I made sure I said 42-0 or something like crazy score. You know, at the end of the day,
It's a realistic score.
Like
again.
the Pacers are just like always like they are and always will be better at like everything.
Wow.
I just want to let
Already.
y'all
We're
know.
attacking.
Like, I just want to let y'all know.
And Brady going in.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, like BV's like chill. There's just like 2 weeks out of the year that like just despise them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not even like despise, just
It's
like
just-
I
it's
hope we
just
don't
'cause,
choke. Like,
Yeah, literally, like we did. 2
It's not
years
even
ago.
like I hope we win. It's like I hope we don't lose.
Uh,
Because BV never wins. We just lose.
It's like
Well,
playing
lost.
Mario
What did
Kart
they
with
win
your
in this
4-year-old
year? It was
brother.
like
Like
girls volleyball, girls
no,
basketball.
their volleyball team doesn't even like play ours.
No, they did. They
They
did
did?
like
I
a,
think they did.
Well, my sister used to play like
I
BV's
remember.
team was so bad that they wouldn't even play us.
That's how it is.
That's
yeah.
tough.
But like that's how like our baseball team is to theirs. Is like they're like so good that they don't even like play us.
I don't play BB in tennis. We didn't play them this year because it's just.
They're that bad.
Yeah, they're talking about.
I'm trying to think. Like I feel like
that
they
might
could have
be
won like
one. That's
our
close.
golf's pretty young, so they could have won golf.
No?
It's the wrong year.
Joe, what was the BV soccer final?
3-0.
Yeah.
In my 4 years, it was we won 1-0, won 3-2, won 4-0, and then won 3-0. So
That's awesome.
Yeah.
kind of smacked up on them. Besides sophomore year, that was we were
I
just
didn't-
trash.
I didn't know.
We were bad.
That was COVID. That was
Yeah.
the COVID year. I remember freshman Will, was first game. He was
Him
texting
and Duncan.
He was
Elder.
texting me on the bus. He was like, "Bro, I'm so nervous. What if I get in?" I was like, "Will, there's no way you're getting in."
I think the only game he played was River Valley.
His freshman year, yeah. Yeah, I know like a couple of like. So I'm not playing soccer next year, and there's a couple of like the guys in my grade that are thinking about not playing their senior year either. I'm pretty
They
sure.
Totally should though.
Yeah, I feel like it
Yeah.
is a win overall. Like, if you've been doing something wrong, like, I've been debating about doing marching band, like, the entirety of this year if I want to do my senior year.
Yeah, but like you have to like.
And then,
you
yeah,
have to do
eventually decide I'm, like, a
shots.
senior. You know, I got to do it.
Because, like, if you don't do shots, like, who will? Like, Jackson Gillard's really good, but he's also, like, better on the snare thing.
Tenor, yeah.
Tenor.
Yeah, but, yeah, I was just like, I'm probably going to regret it if I don't do it. And I was also talking to, like, Ethan Bush and stuff and asking him, like, because he was, like, kind of in the same situation as I was. And
Funniest thing ever, me and Grant and Connor Dutton sat at Chipotle, and we see Ethan Bush walking. He just gets up and skips out the door all the way to Ethan. It was so funny.
I mean, I love Ethan. I love
Yeah.
Ethan.
That's like during senior tag when I made Scott go to Chipotle. You and Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was, we were up against each other senior tag, and I was in Indianapolis, and I was at Chipotle. So I sent a picture to him. I'm like, "Come get me. I'm at Chipotle," and then Scott,
Dropped everything I was doing, picked up Scott. And the turn like before Chipotle where it goes in like the neighborhood and stuff. I turned there, and then before I went like left to go into the actual like
Chipotle.
parking lot
Yeah.
and stuff, I like dropped him off. He like ran through, hopped over the fence in his underwear with like a water gun, and then there's just a bunch of like families with like children.
Did he like run into
Yeah.
Chipotle?
Yeah, he's like,
Oh
he
my
texted
god.
me. He's like, "Bro, you just made me go in Chipotle in my underwear. There was little kids in there."
I really hope that like our grade plays senior tag because
Yeah, I hope it's
me
good.
too.
I
Figured
hope-
either
I
season.
hope a lot of drama breaks out because that's when it just gets crazy and like people start being toxic.
So
it when it was fun, it was so fun, but when it sucked, it literally sucked so much.
The
I
thing is, it's like, well, it's because they made like this like the refs this year. There's already so many like so much beef. Like there's a couple of rules like the parking lot at work. That's like where all the outs were.
Yeah,
And then, like-
it's the immunity. Like it was so hard to get someone out in garages. It
Yeah,
was impossible
Yeah,
to get
I-
anyone out.
if
Yeah.
like girls wearing boxers too. Like
I wasn't gonna get into that.
I'm gonna get into it.
I was not-
I don't know. Like it's just
You guys just need, I don't know. You just need to figure out the ref situation and like don't change the rules. The
Yeah.
amount of times that the rules were changed.
Yeah,
they did like
It's
jail
insane.
breaks and stuff. Like
Yeah. What?
yeah.
Yeah,
Like
just
you guys can both go back.
Make
in.
sure you like figure out the rules that you want. Set them in stone before it starts and don't change them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what we got to do.
Yeah. And just go back.
Like
and,
an official written document that. Like,
yeah, that's what
you know,
Brady
you
did.
card
He
up.
like
Concrete.
two senior like Brady Gazaric. He had a whole like document, bro. Like
And
it was,
then-
it was
and
like
then
stapled
Saki-
together like pages of like the rules.
They had it.
Well, it's just
They had
so
such a
crazy.
great setup,
Dude,
and then it got
and then they
ruined.
just didn't do it.
They
They
had-
they were
That's
way more put together than we were. They had
I
like
think they-
19 teams, bro.
Yeah, they had. Wait, what did we have? 8?
8, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everyone was playing.
It used to like back when, like before COVID, it was like everybody did it.
Well, that was
Yeah.
after. That was last year.
Well, yeah, but it's kind of
Yeah.
dropped off like since then. I feel like.
Yeah, like I feel like just like in general, like all over the place, like senior tags kind of, because like so much like, I mean like you used to like video it used to, but that's like like
Yeah.
I don't know if I should say that on YouTube. So I'm
But
not
yeah,
going
it's
to,
kind
but
of not legal.
Should I tell the story of like the Gmail thing from senior tag?
What is it?
I'm just gonna say. Okay, so Gavin and I, we were playing each other.
Oh,
in the,
yeah.
We were playing
Oh my
each other
gosh.
in the first round, right? Pretty much every team does this, so it's not that like crazy that they did. But so they made like a spreadsheet basically, and it's like like every person on the team, like where they live, what their car is, where they work, if they have like a girlfriend, so like where their house would be, stuff like that. And I have Gavin's Gmail on my computer, so they're like right now like what to do.
I had the day one schedule planned out with what time, who's doing what, like how we're gonna get people out, everything, and all this information. And after we were done playing, Joe told me like he had it the whole time.
Yeah, so I was like, hey,
a step ahead every single time.
because you were trying. I remember like you wanted to get Peyton because you thought he parked on Hefner.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, park in the student parking lot, Peyton.
Would he have parked on Hefner?
I just remember everyone freaking out because no one knew where Alpha lived. That was the funniest thing ever.
funny.
We literally had him out because no one knew that. Okay, we found out where he lived. I'm just yelling at Anthony right now. Like, I'm not even like mad at anyone on your team. I'm mad at Anthony because we literally would have moved on.
This is such a funny story. He sold so
Dude,
hard.
it's so dumb.
I feel like I know the story, but I don't remember.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say it for the listeners.
Yeah.
I've not heard it. So
Okay.
You have the floor.
So we had Alpha's address, and but no one knew that we had it. So after school, me and Anthony went to his apartment, and we're waiting in the car. We got there like 30 minutes early.
Yeah.
And we had CJ and Zach follow him home from school like halfway and make sure he was going home, and then they left. And me and Anthony were ready. We're in our underwear, like outside the car, but like hiding. And Alpha pulls in the parking lot, parks his car, opens the door, and takes like 2 steps. And then Anthony starts sprinting towards him. And we're probably like 100 feet away. And he starts sprinting towards him. So Alpha just gets back in his car, closes the door. And then that was it. That was it. We couldn't get him. He's in his car.
Yeah, there was like a lot of debate on like the Carson Bay out. Like when they got him, like
because his door doesn't lock.
I witnessed that one.
Like my door, like my old car, like
I was sorry.
It's all good.
What's that? Hold on. I was for the how I was saying. I witnessed it. I was just like on the phone with Tristan. I forget where I was driving home from. I think it was just like school. He was like, Joe, go to Carson's house. It's cracking off. Come watch this. Come watch this. Him and like Aiden were in like a different car, just like watching him get out. He was like, you gotta come see this. It's crazy.
Oh my god! Remember that story Tristan told at the Y about like that chick in like the back of the truck and
No,
the cop?
bro, what?
You don't remember that? Were you there that day? Tristan was like by Canes and something, and he saw this.
Oh yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
I low-key don't remember it now.
Okay. He said so Tristan lives in the apartments behind like Meyer and stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So he was driving. He was at that like split in the road. There's like
Like the food truck
36,
depot.
Like, it's like-
37?
by
Under the
Dairy
bridge.
Point.
Yeah,
Oh, where it comes together?
yeah.
What's that called?
The Point,
Del-
Dairy Point.
The Point.
Yeah,
Is that what it's called, Dairy Point?
I think.
Mr. Haynes put me onto that one actually. He was like, "Oh, you're not really from Delaware if you don't know that's the point."
I just,
I didn't know
I'm
that.
just
That's
now
actually
from Delaware then.
Yeah. He's like the bridge right over here. He's like, that's the can opener. Everyone should know.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
Yeah. But what was I saying? Yeah, so he said that this is such a funny story. He said that he was driving and he was like at that light and he said that a truck, like this big truck just flew past him and like ran right through the light. And then there was a dude, I think he said he was just in like underwear or something. I could be making that part up. There's a dude sprinting after the truck, like trying to like grab onto the back of it. And so he was sprinting after the truck, and then one of the cars that was going, because their light was green, slammed into the dude running after the truck. Slammed into the wait. Slammed into the dude driving after the truck. And then it was an undercover cop car that hit the guy. So they turned their like lights on from inside the car. And just completely left the guy and followed after the truck.
Yeah.
And he was just trying to go to the Y.
So
he called me. He was like, Joe, the craziest thing just happened.
Yeah, you can imagine like we're having you like a
So
pretty,
like, he just got his left the guy on the ground.
We're having like a pretty chill, like, you know, hoop session at the Y, you know, like just running like a small sided games. And he pulls up, and I just started dying laughing when he told the story, bro. I couldn't play the rest of the time.
That is a crazy story. That is crazy.
That is crazy. It has so many layers. That story.
I started laughing at the same point you guys did. He was like, Joe, wait. There is more.
Wait, I want to. Wait, okay, so do you know, like, any more information about the guy running or the guy in the, like, the truck? Or?
Tristan told me that, like, until the light turned green, the guy was, like, on the side of the road, like, on the phone. Like, he was, like, calling someone. Like,
how hard did he get hit?
I mean, Tristan used the word smacked. So, like,
I don't remember that much detail.
that's all I remember is because Tristan was like, he smacked him. Yeah.
So was someone was driving the truck and, like,
Yeah.
the guy was just
And the cop just completely leaves and
chases the truck.
That's crazy. That cop had no chill.
Yeah.
So,
fact of the day.
Yeah.
Yes.
37 is what this.
yeah.
Back to the day.
Okay. So, y'all didn't seem like y'all watched the pod very much based off how we opened it up, but we have a fact of the day.
I've seen like probably 10 plus episodes. I just don't remember how it opens up.
I mean, I watched
I feel
like
it's
the
always
first
just-
like 20. Once like the camera cuts off, I usually.
I just watch until I have to do something.
Gotcha. Well, we have a fact of the day segment.
I know the fact of the day, so I just don't know how it opens up.
I believe you.
In this one, usually I do some preamble, but I'll let y'all do it for me. If I were to say I have went through, it was on Michigan's, like the University of Michigan's website on animals, and there is a predator that is far and away the best at killing its prey, has the highest success rate when it attacks its prey. What animal would you guess it is?
Brady Kaasa.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of the best predator.
Wait. Oh my god.
No.
Clip that. With the song.
Oh, all right.
You can make a rap about it.
Best, like highest success rate. give me an killer whale, aka the orca.
Yeah,
That's
because
a
it
really
takes like
good
20
guess.
at a time.
Yeah,
He's
no,
like,
because
"Oh."
what they do is like I saw this thing. They
like
like they don't even like eat them. They bump like they like throw seals out of the water, and when they hit the water,
Oh yeah, they play with
paralyzed.
them and stuff.
Yeah, I mean if they can do that.
That was a really good guess.
Appreciate it.
That's a solid.
You can't copy, just so you know. No repeats.
Dude, I feel like whatever any of us say, it's just not gonna.
Yeah, it's gonna be like
Yeah, it's gonna be like a
a
bug.
cricket or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe like
mantis.
I don't know. Like maybe some falcon. I feel like a bird would have a pretty high success rate.
Yeah.
That's a fair take.
I don't know. Something like falcon or eagle or
Did you
something.
see that video? It was like a drive-by. Like,
They
with
threw
the
Oh
bird.
yeah,
That was so cool.
This video,
This
this
guy
guy
has
has
like
like
pet
a
bird,
bird.
and he's driving, and
Just-
he sees this, there's another like bird on the ground over there or something, and he literally just throws his bird off his hand and
Drive-by.
Drive-by falcon.
Oh, I think I know what y'all are talking about.
It is wild.
This.
Oh, this.
Oh my God. And then we can get the answer to the question, but
Should I screen record this or not worry about copyright?
I feel like most people have seen it.
If you're curious,
Oh my god.
the title of this YouTube video is "Ever Seen a Drive-By Falcon Attack?" So help yourself.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, my boy. Hey, they're gonna outside there. Get him. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, my boy.
That's incredible.
What is it?
Probably like a mouse or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is this whole video the guy
Drive
talking?
by.
Is
yeah.
there more?
Falcon.
Yeah,
attack.
no, he's probably watching.
Guy
It's
rambles.
like 8 seconds long. You saw the.
Yeah,
He's
that's
like
wild.
us for real.
Yeah, I think definitely.
All right, so
Falcon.
wait, do they know
Yeah,
the
I'm
answer?
going Falcon now. What?
Do
I don't
you know
know.
the answer?
No.
Are you
He
gonna
doesn't tell
copy
us.
your answers?
I feel like there could be a random because we did see in.
Where you said you got this off like
flying animal.
like University of Michigan website?
Yeah.
I would just like drink a Snapple a day and just like you ever see those facts?
There you go.
I saw one today.
That's a good idea.
A day on Venus is longer than a year on Venus. So like it takes like 250 something
Yeah,
days to
I've heard that
spin.
one.
This is
Yeah.
the
But it's
rotation
going
is
so
slow.
fast. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
Isn't that amazing?
It was pretty
It's
wild.
amazing to think
I'm
about.
gonna say
Y'all
that.
getting some extras from Brady. He's
Yeah.
spitting.
That camera's definitely off.
Spin.
So,
I'm.
all right.
Oh, do I need to get?
I feel like
I have no idea. I'm gonna say tiger though, but I have no
Yeah,
idea.
I was gonna say like the land. Like, I'd be like some cat if it's a land animal.
Okay, so we
I know
have
it's not
tiger, orca, and 2 falcons. Is that where we're
Yeah,
at?
yeah,
Is
you
that our
go
final
sometime.
poll? Y'all were off.
Ladybug.
But y'all were right about the bug thing.
Yeah.
Shooting with insects. It's a dragonfly. And
wow.
the way they pull this off is insane. Okay, this might be my best one. Okay, so
That's for last.
dragonflies are born in the water, right? And when
Really?
they're in the water, they have gills. But what you may not know is once they escape the water and they can fly, they keep them. And
What?
when they keep them, they can like breathe in water and store it in a place in like the lower half of their body. And whenever they're chasing their prey, whether it be a mosquito or a fly or whatever, they can spray that water out and it will speed them up so they're like torpedo through the air and grab it. It's so cool.
It's like adventure stuff right here, bro.
Bro, one time I was at Spindler during soccer practice. And no. These dragonflies were mating, and they mate they attach to each other, and they fly like.
Oh, it's like a double dragonfly.
Yeah,
Double
Yeah,
I've
but
seen
it's
that.
like
I've
they
seen
fly
that.
like a wave. It was so cool. That's amazing. See, I was thinking when you said like gills, they like take their prey and they drown them. That was my first thought.
So does that mean a dragonfly can breathe like in the air and in the water?
Yes.
Yeah, they probably have like lungs.
All right, so low-key changed my answer from like any animal you could be, because I used to say like duck, because a duck can
That's so
swim,
bad.
a duck can fly, and a duck can go on land. Think about
Can
it.
a duck really?
You're gonna waddle everywhere.
What, bro? I already do waddle everywhere.
Your way of traveling is like waddling. Like,
Nah, you just say like a duck, or like then like the obvious like
How can
like
they
a shark.
fly though?
I mean, they can. I don't.
no, I'm going bird for sure. If I had to be an animal,
I'm going falcon.
yeah, I'm going falcon.
Do some
Like
Like the
dragonflies.
red-tailed
do some-
falcon, the fastest.
Be a
Oh, yeah,
falcon, hope I have an
falcon
awesome
right
owner.
there. I'm being that
Dude,
falcon.
Brady, so my grandparents' neighbors have ducks, but they like grew up with like chickens. They
Yeah.
were raised with chickens, so they just like don't know that they can fly. They just waddle around.
Really?
Like, what if that was you?
What if, like-
what if you could fly? but
Yeah,
just
what if you're
didn't
like
know
a
it?
stupid?
Yeah, what
duck?
if we can fly right now, but you just didn't know it?
This is oddly cool.
No,
We haven't
like,
figured out how
like
to-
people like there's like talks about that, like you only use like 10% of your brain at
It's not-
once.
That's not
And
true.
the
It's
10%
all
is not
cap.
true.
Oh, well then never mind. I had something else to say.
Yeah, no.
Oh, like what
Like
happened
that
if you
whole
like?
thing is just like stupid. It's
What would happen if you like
So-
dropped one of those ducks like off the house? Like where their
Probably
natural like
Oh my
instinct,
God.
they like their natural instinct
it
would
probably
just
put its
kick
arms
in.
out and then try to like catch
Yeah,
it.
and then
just
they're like,
fall.
oh wait, I can actually like do
It's
this.
like a
You know-
broken umbrella. Like how an umbrella goes inside out and starts falling. That's what it looks
Yeah.
like.
You know all the chickens at Tegan's house are dead.
What?
They're all dead.
What?
Why?
From us?
No, not us. But
What did you do, Joe?
okay, so we stayed.
Are you for real?
They're all gone.
I'm devastated.
I know. It wasn't our fault, but we stayed at Tegan's Friday night, and he's got like a little chicken coop. It's not a coop, but it's just like fence inside the barn. And we woke up the next day, and like the fence was like down, and there was chickens walking everywhere.
I went
And
to-
we're like,
I-
oh, but
So you guys let the
go
chickens
ahead.
breathe.
Okay.
I'll continue.
Okay, so we closed the barn door before we went to bed, and I woke up and I brought like a JBL speaker, but it was still in there. So I opened the barn door and you had to like slide it, and I opened it, and there was just like a chicken at my feet. And I was like, no.
Yeah, but anyway, but no, we put them all back in the coop. We fixed the fence, whatever. But the next night, apparently, like Tegan's mom had like the fence open, and they were like out in like the grass or whatever, and the coyote just ate them all.
Oh my
Um,
god! How
There was,
many?
like, there was 6 or 7.
Oh my god! Just all in one.
No.
Yeah, they're all gone.
I really thought the revolution
Did
of
they
that
get
story
Tony?
was going to be that Joe has the highest success rate of any predator. Small chickens.
100%.
Yeah, every chicken.
Sadly, Joe.
I'm shooting 100%.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Bro, I'm glad we didn't name any of them. Because we named the catfish.
Yeah,
Tony.
he has a, yeah. Tegan caught a catfish at like some pond. He's got like this little like, I bet that it's a circle pond. But it's
Mhm.
probably like 10, 15 feet across.
Okay.
So like a small pond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's just like a catfish in there, just one. That's it.
Did he-
Wow.
did he-
Yeah, we
did
His
named
he-
him-
name's
like-
Tony.
His name's Tony.
Did Tegan catch it in like a different pond and then bring it in that one?
Yeah.
So
Let's
does he
show-
just catch
I want
that one
like
catfish
Minecraft.
over and over?
Yeah, no.
he's
like an aquarium.
We have like a lake place up in Wisconsin. We probably have like a 30-foot across pond, and it's like right like the Mississippi comes into like Wisconsin for like 50 miles. We're like the very last mile, but like we go down to the Mississippi, catch like big bass and like perch and everything, and we bring it up and we just like stock our pond that way.
Is that legal?
Yeah, it's legal.
Ooh, I mean, shouldn't have said
I bet we
that.
could look it up.
Wisconsin like fish stocking legal process.
I'm pretty
As
confident.
long as somebody like buy.
I mean, it's like a public lake or like a river.
Yeah.
It's the Mississippi.
Do you have a stocking permit?
My grandpa honestly probably does. The dude is like every permit.
If he does, then yeah.
Okay, well, I'll talk to him about getting one
Yeah.
before.
Or is it public? Is it public waters?
Yeah, it's the Mississippi.
Yeah. Then you just have like a daily catch limit.
Yeah, I mean, we never like we get like probably like 3 fish each trip.
I'm sure you're fine.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm sure you're fine.
Yeah, but I mean, we've caught some big ones. Like we've caught there's like a 6-pound bass and like a decently small pond.
That's crazy.
A
Yeah.
decently small pound.
Yeah,
He's just keeping it in the cage.
Pound
That
and
one-
pond.
Pound of feathers or pound
Yeah.
of rocks?
pound of feathers.
By
Is that your
far.
answer?
Yeah, which one weighs more? Pound of feathers. There's more.
I'd say so.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm obviously messing, Gavin. You're giving me that look.
Since I feel like Joe was like, because Joe agreed with you. I'm just making sure like he's.
No,
also-
I'm joking.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I think everybody.
It's obviously wrong.
We're all.
That's what I thought we were gonna be talking about, like
I was
plans for like next year and stuff. We're talking about like ducks.
I was
Yeah.
devastated.
Yeah.
when I got like the pound of feathers or the pound of rocks, like 2nd grade question, I was devastated when I was like pound of rocks easily, and I like just like wasn't thinking. I think it was like Ian Green did that to me. I was just like I was devastated.
That's fair. It's a real down bad moment when you get like struck with some joke like that. It hurts your soul.
Oh yeah,
Makes
or,
you feel so
Yeah.
dumb.
Got someone in your shirt and you get like flicked.
Oh,
It's the
yeah.
worst.
Do your parents know that you're stupid?
Yeah. Down south, that joke is, do your parents know you're gay? But that's not
Yeah, I
acceptable. That's not acceptable here.
yeah. Come on, that's what it is up north too, right?
Oh, is it?
I was thinking about a story about my family, but I'm not gonna say.
We're kind of like equating gay and stupid right now. I didn't mean to do that.
Hey, I mean, I didn't make the connection. You're the one that made.
Well, no, it's just like true that that's.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
No, stop. I'm saying it's true that that's what we like did, not that is like I substituted gay for stupid, and I don't hold them in the same regard.
Which one's lower?
Stupid.
Yeah, I'm just messing.
Oh my god.
All right, so we're like, let's get back. Plans for next year. We low-key already did that. You guys should lead this part. I'm kind of.
But
like, are there any-
every podcast? Like
Yeah.
this is like
Yeah.
this is for you. Like the viewers need to know you guys.
Like, are there any like main things you're looking forward to, or like?
I'd say one of the things I'm definitely looking forward to is just like something new. Like I've never done this before. So
Yeah.
doing this is gonna be so fun. Like being on here is fun, and I feel like doing this all the time with like different people and just talking about different things would be really fun.
It'll be cool, like talking to, like different people, getting like new like experiences, and like if you guys see like me or like people like listening see me or Grant in the halls and like have ideas for like the podcast, also like
Yeah, don't
let
be
us
don't be
know.
afraid to hit us up.
Yeah.
But yeah, also just like making our own thing of it, kind of like putting our own spin on it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
keeping it what you guys like have made it, but also putting our own like impersonation on it or whatever.
Yeah.
Is Madison doing social media again?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she did for us like a Instagram story with like
Suggestions.
like, ideas. So you guys just talk to her and you can do that again. 'cause-
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'd be.
None of ours were like serious though. There's like 3 answers, and 2 of them were like Daniel Downey.
Well, I mean,
But-
we, for our broadcast stuff, we like polled the school a lot, and we've learned that email gives much better answers than Instagram. Because if you send out stuff on Instagram, everything you get is not serious. Everyone just like
Yeah.
pours in
I feel like you also
crap.
Yeah, just
I
like a
think if you emailed
school-wide.
out, it would be a lot
Like,
more
what do you
popular,
wanna
'cause,
see?
Like everyone, like not everybody follows Instagram.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. We get a lot more
Sorry, you
answers
said Daniel
too.
Downey. Did you see this?
And like when I'm like typing, when I'm
Yeah.
swiping through like Instagram stories, I'm not really like reading them.
Yeah, like I don't
Yeah,
like.
it's
very
I'm just
funny.
doing it just because.
Totally.
Brady
Y'all
Kaasa.
are over it.
The Daniel Downey chain on Devin's.
Oh, same. That was amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys should go do it if you haven't.
Yeah, go. If you're on Devin Halliday's, you follow his Instagram, go to the comments, find, I think it's like lord.d, and just reply same. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll see it.
Yeah, you'll get it.
You're officially based if you go to
Yeah, I was
that.
just saying, that's like the most like base like comment reply. Like,
Are there any one thing I regret not doing more that like I think we could have like segments like fact of the day, those are really like only one that we do, and it was definitely like a pretty successful part of it.
I saw like on
The
like
Carrie.
My fault.
I saw like on like the computer there was like a song like the week playlist. That would definitely be good.
Yeah, that's what I was
you
just gonna get at. Like,
My fault.
I think it's important to just have more like segments, kind of like
more little
something
traditions throughout the
something of
videos.
like the week. Yeah, like we talked about this with Cooper and Connor a little bit, like just ideas for like segments and stuff. But
We've talked about it. Different
Yeah.
ideas
Yeah,
we'll have.
yeah.
And I'll
Yeah.
be here next year, man, if we haven't figured that out yet. So,
Yeah.
like we had a bunch of ideas and we can implement them. Because I think it's good to establish a tradition. You can have the audience come back and not know just the two people that were hosting, but like, hey, there's these concrete things that like
Yeah,
I always go
exactly.
to
Like-
enjoy.
I definitely think that like once you guys are back off some break, we guys will have you on like a midway.
yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would happily do that.
Or you guys
Like little reunion type thing.
Yeah.
Have you survived
Oh,
college at
great.
all?
What?
We go to like OU for a weekend.
Oh, yeah.
And like
oh
talk
man,
there.
that'd be fire.
Yeah.
Because that's what
I'm not saying no to that.
we
Like,
because we did that for Gianni and Brandon,
Yeah.
and that was like the most fun podcast I've ever made.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
it's-
like we didn't. I think it was on like a Tuesday. Like we didn't do
It was
anything
like a-
that like
Yeah.
like crazy over there. We just like walked around a bit, like visited.
OU is
friends
really
there,
pretty.
I'm very excited.
Yeah, I think I'm either gonna go there or like my family school out in
Oh, and Iowa.
Yeah.
Yeah, Luther.
Isn't it
Yeah.
like free if you go there?
I mean, it's like
It's a lot of generational money or whatever. it's
yeah,
called.
since it's out of state, it's still like around the same as like what OU would be with like scholarships and stuff.
You should come, bro.
I'm trying to.
Yeah. OU's where I'm wanting to go.
Call,
so-
Yeah.
the whole gang.
Everyone goes to OU though.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
It's like a
It's just
rolling
like it's just like
around.
13th grade.
Yeah, seriously, like everyone from like Hayes is like if you're like really smart, like OSU, and then if not like BG or OU. And then, I'm not trying to dig, but
Well, I mean, OU in not all facets.
I'm sorry.
Not in all facets, but in some facets, like rank nationally higher than OSU does in some educational things. They're not like some slap on the wrist, you suck and you ain't smart, so go there. Like that's not how they be.
What are you guys going for?
Engineering.
Yeah, I'm doing like a AYA education, so it's basically to be like a 7th to 12th grade teacher.
Yeah.
And then for like government or like social studies. And then I'm doing
Yeah.
this thing, it's like a coaching minor.
Mhm.
The dude who like runs it, he used to be like a professional soccer player. It's this like English dude, and I'll do that. So then the goal kind of is to be like a teacher at like a middle school or high school.
And also be a coach, soccer coach.
Yeah. So like Weekland or like Monty or
Yeah. That'd be sick. I could see you doing that.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure Kiwi's going down that path too.
Yeah.
I was just talking to Kiwi, at
Yeah.
Aubrey Greiner's grad party.
Yeah, he
and
must
he
have-
was talking about how, well, he's taking a gap year next year.
Really?
Kiwi is. He's not sure if he actually wants to go into education, so He's like, I'm not gonna waste money.
What did he do this year?
Was he at OC
At
Marion?
first,
Yeah,
he was at
Marion.
OC Marion, and he was like, I'm gonna go for education. And then he kept like, I just talk to him throughout the year. I just see him in public, or we just hang out sometimes.
Yeah.
And he was
Yeah,
talking about
I've-
how he's not really sure about what he wants to do.
I've seen him a couple times, like this summer, even though it's not even like summer yet.
What's this say?
56.
I've been thinking, like,
Yeah, I'm good.
from now till like October is about to be so fun.
Oh yeah,
Like, just,
so I
like,
think the
life.
summer is gonna be. I don't know why, but I've been feeling about the summer just about to be awesome.
Yeah.
I do too.
This is like right at the start of my favorite like chunk of the year. Like
Yeah.
I love like summer and stuff, and then like fall, like
Mhm.
football games. Like
Yeah.
And then winter, and
starts
it's
to
like-
drop off.
Yeah.
And basketball like keeps it alive.
Yeah,
and
there's,
then
like,
right
2
when basketball
weeks.
season ends, it just like,
Like
Yeah, once-
January and February
Right when the-
just suck.
yeah, right. Yeah, so definitely like end of February is when it's like definitely like some of the worst.
I don't know.
It dies in April, bro. Like, by
Yeah.
the time you get to April, it's like you're just like rolling into a grave.
Yeah.
Like, it's terrible.
Yeah, third
But
quarter.
right
is
when you,
just
yeah,
the
but like right when
worst.
you hit like May is when
Yeah.
it
I just
starts
quit.
just going up.
Like I was good until winter, and I just quit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably like best senior year probably because you didn't have to like put up with half
You just
the
did
year.
the fun stuff.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
No, like that's like I'm not even like in Talisman yet, but like one thing I changed about Talisman, not first period, so I can just come in late next year.
Yeah, Grant, don't you do like DCC?
Yeah, I'm
Is
not
that-
going to DSCC next year though.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask like would that
Well,
get in the way?
DSCC for like seniors, except if you're going to like specific, what's it called? Like specific things like pharmacies in the morning for seniors, but all the other like main labs are like in the afternoon anyways.
Gotcha.
But I'm decided to just do more Columbus State classes next year instead of DSCC. So
That's good.
Yeah.
I wish I did more Columbus State and stuff. Everyone I know who did that, like, they're like almost done with like their freshman year, basically.
yeah, I'm
With,
gonna
like,
I'm gonna
credits
skip
and
a year of
stuff.
college. That's why like I'll be done with my whole first year of college before I graduate high school.
That's
That's
good.
good.
So yeah, right now right now if I get all the classes I want to take, I should have my associates by 2025. But you know that's if things go to plan. So yeah, and then I'll roll as a junior at Ohio State. That's what my plan is.
What
right
are
now.
you trying to?
It's
become?
biology right now. That's what major I want to go for, but definitely something like heavy science related.
Yeah.
Like that's just like my ultimate goal. I love science. I love like environmental science specifically, but with the biology degree I could work way more.
Yeah, I was
Like-
gonna say, did you sign up for environmental through here or?
No, I did the bioscience at DCC, which it was good at first, and then it's just a whole long story, but I'm just taking college classes and trying to get college through as fast as possible, so trying to
Yeah.
make money.
Love money.
Yeah.
Brady, do you have any like important details like that?
I mean, so like my dad sells life insurance
Mhm.
through like Globe Life, but he's like pretty like high up. Like he's not just like, but I think I'm gonna major in like business marketing and then minor in Spanish, and then like sell like life insurance to like all those like Spanish speaking companies.
Yeah, you're pretty good at speaking. I mean, you already had that
like,
one
for
experience.
those who don't know, like my uncle has like a landscaping company. He's a lot of like Spanish speaking like employees, and he pays me just to just hang out with them, kind of like make sure everything's like going well. It's honestly like it's a lot
That
of
sounds
fun.
amazing.
Yeah, it's really-
That
actually-
sounds fantastic,
Dude,
actually.
These dudes have so many stories.
I
It is
can't-
amazing.
Now
to
that
talk
you
to
say
them.
that, I might have to like rethink some things, dude. I
Yeah,
can't.
like-
I can't think of something I'd rather do than hang out with some
like if you learn a language, learning a language is so hard. But if you know how, if you can,
Spanish speakers, man,
Yeah.
that sounds great.
I think I might also just like try to learn like sign language in college too.
yeah, it's a move.
Because that would be so cool.
Yeah.
Just like know how to do like if there's like I don't know like even like not even just because there's like a deaf person, but like if I just like people like, hey, how do you say like this, and I'm just like the camera can't see, but
he's doing hands. He's doing hands.
but that'd be amazing, wouldn't that?
Yeah. Or it's like guys don't even talk. Like I don't have to talk. to
Yeah.
you.
Can you imagine like we're like at like somewhere with a lot of people and like
And then like
we
you're-
just have our like across the room like.
That'd actually be awesome.
That'd be
That's
amazing.
pretty incredible.
Like I'm trying to leave.
But we have this like a mid-normal conversation while I was having like a
Just, like-
talking conversation while also doing sign language. That'd be
Like, what would you
crazy.
do if like we like do like this and we start like laughing at one of you or something? Like, you just have no idea.
That's incredible.
So how much Spanish do you know?
Like I'm in Spanish 4 now with like 3 here, but like just like there's like a phrase for it, but like being like engulfed in like these dudes like culture and like everything, like
You learn like way more.
it's night and day.
Yeah.
Instead of like sitting there like writing like grammar and stuff, I'm like actually like, learning about.
I wish I like got better at another language. I'm just so bad at English as it is. Like literally,
For real.
literally just doing like I'm such like a math science brain, and doing like I've always struggled with English, always grown up. So like even just trying to learn another language was so hard for me because I just don't. I'm just not good at learning like.
I used to think I was a math science brain until I like am like barely passing calc. I mean that's
Yeah.
different. Like I was like in 3rd grade, you know, I was the kid with like the timetables, and I'd always make sure everyone knew I was done first and everything. And now I'm just
See, I was like a geography guy. Like I could tell you all about like enclaves and exclaves and peninsulas and
yeah,
stuff.
that's-
and
that's
like,
like-
capitals of
that's a
like
flex.
every.
I can't lie, like that's
That's a flex.
like what do they call like stagmites or something, like the
Stalactites and
stalagmites. Yeah, those things.
Stalagmites go up, stalactites come down.
Yeah,
How does
Okay, I
that
must
even
not
happen?
know
I don't
that
how-
much.
How does something go
hey,
up?
Ken's one up to you.
Oh, aren't they like connected?
No, they can.
Like oh
That's
yeah,
called-
it was
No, like
it was,
one drips
raw.
down. Like isn't the reason
That's
why?
probably how stalagmites form. Is like something drips
Yes.
and then it like freezes or hardens, whatever.
Yeah, and it's slow. Like it's a super duper slow dripping over like thousands of years or something.
Have any of you guys gone like those like Olentangy caverns?
I've not been to Olentangy Caverns, but I've been to another cave in like Montana. And it was crazy. It was like by the national
When
parks.
did you go to Montana?
When I went to the national parks.
When was this? Grant?
like 3 years ago.
Oh my god, I just did not know that.
I went to Yellowstone Glacier.
Oh, that's so cool. I think like in my future, if like I'm like not like settled down when I'm in like my like mid-late 20s, I'm just gonna travel.
Dude, look,
Totally.
yeah, dude. I've
Just
been,
by
I've been to
myself.
Yosemite.
Yeah.
I've been to a lot of national parks, and I love them.
Yeah.
That's something I have on like my bucket list. Is I want to like at least America, but hopefully I can branch out more than that and like to see awesome like
Looks like
nature
St.
spots around. Because like, there are so many different cool places in the Appalachian Mountains I've went to.
Yeah, it's like my dream job. If I could like work like an environmental science job and travel around the world, that's like my dream job.
Well, I was sitting there thinking one day, I was like, I wonder like if there's anyone to like step foot on all 7 continents.
Yeah. My grandma did that.
Really?
Yeah, she went
So
to
there's-
she finished literally like 2 years ago. She went to Antarctica.
You're like
Wow.
that's like the first person I've known.
Yeah,
So
like
I
my
won't be
grandma,
the
like she has like
first.
a world map and she's scratching everywhere she's been. It's like it's
my
like
my grandparents, they're like, you know, that they don't like ever have like any fun. Like they're pretty wealthy. They
Uh-huh.
have like a world map and it's like put pins and like
oh yeah.
there's so many.
My grandma's like the
pins.
same, but it's like a scratch and it's like really nice. It's really
Yeah,
cool.
it's just cool to look at. Like I want one like that, but like one like in like everywhere.
Mm-hmm. I want to go to all 7 continents. That'd be crazy.
That'd be pretty awesome. Not gonna lie. That'd be
Yeah.
such a flex.
That'd be such a flex. Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
Like, oh, what's your favorite one? I mean, Antarctica was cool, but you know, you can't beat
Yeah.
South America.
Yeah, for real.
I mean, yeah, Asia's cool on the other hand. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie.
I mean,
But Australia, like, underrated.
I had a bad experience in Australia. You know,
Imagine like
Yeah,
you
when
just-
when I was there on my, like, 4th time, I
Yeah.
actually, like,
I'd just be
found
so
a full
cool.
fist like the kangaroo. Like,
Really, there's no way.
I mean, imagine coming back from spring break and you're in like college and a guy you're dorming with comes in. He's like, "Guess what? I had the best time ever in Mexico." He's like, and you're like, "Guess what? I just went to my 7th continent." And then you just get to sit there and flex about all the penguins you hanged out with in Antarctica, and then you went to Asia and you hanged out with a tiger and all these different animals and trees and
Chilling with the Tasmanian devil.
Yeah, for real. When the architecture in Japan was like nothing I've ever seen, and you just go on and he was like, "I had a taco."
Yeah, that'd be sick. No, someone, Dominic Hupp. You know Dominic?
Like
Like
Vincent's
the
older
oldest,
brother.
the oldest Hupp.
Yeah.
He graduated college like a year early. He like went to Dubai without telling like any of his family, and like they were like at like dinner, and he was like, "I gotta tell you guys something," and they all thought like his like girlfriend was like pregnant or something, and he was like, "I just got back from Dubai," and they were all like, "What the heck?" That's what I want to do. It's just
Yeah.
like go without
Like
telling
they thought
anybody.
they didn't know he like was done with school.
No, they like didn't know that like he
He
like
just was
left.
going around the world.
Like they knew he was gonna
So
graduate
they just
early.
didn't check up on him like one time.
No.
That's tough.
I mean, that's how it be. Like
Come
when,
on,
you
Mary.
when you're going like graduating college and stuff, like your family
Yeah.
doesn't like check up. I mean, they do check up on you, but it's not like a day-to-day thing. Like they'll check on you a couple times a month.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, I like maybe call my sister like once a month when she's at college.
Yeah.
Yeah, my sister like calls me like every day though, so I don't have to call her because she gets so mad. She's like, "You never call me," but then like she'll call me like every day. So
I don't need to. Like.
Yeah.
like, you call me first.
What podcast were we in the middle of, and she was calling you like, Gavin, you need to answer.
Oh my gosh, I don't know.
And we thought she was like dying or something, and you finally called once the people like left, and she's like, "Where do you want to go for dinner?" And she's like,
Hmm.
I will not be there.
I don't know. It's tempting. I know he's
We should probably say what it is. If you're listening, you're probably like.
It's a invite to play spike ball. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on that story, and I've
Yeah.
never pulled up once.
I'm pretty sure you can like add to the story. Like it's one of those like public
Yeah.
ones instead of a private.
But
And CJ's the only one
CJ's
ever.
yeah, CJ's the only
Yeah.
one to ever post. I don't know, like my spike ball like skills just like grew so much this weekend.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
beforehand-
especially when you like lost every time. I mean,
Grant, dude, literally, did you see who my partners were, bro?
Kendall was my partner.
Yeah, okay, she just like served like 13 aces in a
Yeah,
row.
she's underrated.
She
Kendall's
smacked us-
underrated spike ball
No, she
player.
was smacking as hard as she could at us, and it just to be like a low serve and like but like really fast. But then
I
she
remember,
double
like,
faulted like
the-
10 times too.
I remember like one of the games being like 21-10 or something.
Bro,
Bro, I had like Andy. If you're watching this, no, hey, I had Andy Hilditch as my partner, bro.
Andy was good.
Yeah, not that game.
that's funny. Bro, I'm
Grant, don't even give me that look, bro. Oh my god! Actually, the camera's off. Like, come on, man. Oh my god.
Peyton Fowler and Alpha ran my spike ball at my grad party, bro.
Really?
They played like start to finish.
I'm sorry to make it to grad party, Joe. I was gonna make it, but I got off work and I felt really bad, and I just
it's
literally
all
took a
good.
nap.
Yeah, like Sunday, like Saturday was so loaded to where I was like at each
Yeah,
party
Sunday
for like
I was
20
dead.
minutes.
I was
Yeah.
dead. I had to work. It was awful. And I was
Yeah,
like,
I
I'm
was-
going to Joe's grad party, and then I just could not get
I was
out.
golfing.
I just could not. Oh yeah, you're golfing.
My dad's boss. Anyone like if anyone in this podcast like knows golf, my dad's like boss is a member at like Heritage Golf Course, which is like the nice like second maybe like first or second nicest course like in Ohio. Yeah, look that up, Gavin. It's like
Where is
it's
that?
private. Like I really don't know. I low key napped on the way there.
Hilliard.
Yeah, but it's private course
Oh
like
yeah,
member
yeah,
only.
yeah. Mm-hmm. This is my old block, bro. I used to
Really?
live around
What's
here.
that one in Dublin?
It was like
Like the memorial. What I don't know like where the
they
memorial
host
is.
the memorial, but I don't know what.
I don't know what it's
Muirfield.
called. Yeah, Muirfield.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
MUIR.
Yeah, I never played there.
Those are my old stomping grounds, bro.
And you what?
MUIR, I
Field.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Muirfield.
Yeah, I know, boy.
Joe's got all that
I used
golf
to
rule
run
memorized.
Hilliard/Dublin.
You say that, but when did you move here?
I was like 8.
Yeah, that playground was mine, bro.
2013.
Yeah, the swings.
Yeah, you see
I'm
the
from
big
elementary
toy. You
school,
see the
bro,
big toy.
crazy.
You ever heard of big toy tag? This guy was the best.
That's fun.
That game used to give me nightmares.
I sent an email to one of my old like Hilliard teachers the other day. I was just like, "How you doing?" And he answered.
Did she remember you?
He did, yeah.
Oh, he
Ooh, Grant.
Ooh, guys keep you
Ooh.
teachers.
Yeah, is that what? Ooh, wow.
His name was Mr. Burger.
Really?
That's
Yeah.
incredible.
I know a couple. I got confirmed with a dude with last name Burger.
Yeah. What do you?
Nice.
I don't know. I was just
Like confirmed. What do you mean by that?
And like church.
Like,
Oh.
Beacon
Like when you're like in
Elementary
8th grade, you go like it's like basically like Sunday
Beacon
school.
Elementary school.
At least mine is because I'm Presbyterian, but like in the Catholic Church, there's a lot more.
Yeah.
You just I don't know. You just
That's
like
nasty,
it's got like
sweet.
like a more
I live on
intense
the
Bible
street.
study.
Yeah, we had a confirmation thing
Yeah,
happen
friends,
yet.
wait,
Yesterday at my church.
Really?
Yeah.
What church do you go to here?
It's a New Hope. It's by the zoo.
Oh, I don't know it.
Yeah, it's out there by Liberty and all that.
Yeah, I mean my church is on Liberty Road, like Liberty Presbyterian. You know the church with the
Your
big
dad's still
barn,
alive? No,
Yeah.
like
he
right by
lives
315.
Yeah.
I
don't know the land well yet. I'm too new for all that.
It's a nice church. I mean, we probably have 150, 200 people each, congregation. Pretty big.
Yeah.
But it's because we have all the Olentangy people money.
Oh yeah, that's how mine is. I walk in there and I'm not poor anymore, but I walk in there and so feel like it because everybody's dripped out.
Dude.
They're so bougie.
There's so many BMWs in the parking lot. The offering bin gets passed around, and I'm there's 20s and 100s in here, and I'm oh my god,
boy.
We're talking about our churches.
Yeah. We're talking about how we both have churches in Liberty and how everyone's so bougie.
Yeah, that's the Olentangy money.
Yeah. Liberty has hardcore drug problems. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, no, everyone there's on
bad, because they're rich and can afford,
that's how Dublin Jerome was for a while. They've gone back for 5 years ago. They were an all-time crazy drug problem.
Upper Arlington has that issue too.
Well, it's because
Because all of the little kids can afford the big trucks.
Yeah, and they're so accessible now.
Yeah.
See, our school, they just do the little drugs.
Yeah, our school, we
all the defaults.
Yeah, we just have all the nicotine vapors in the bathroom, but Liberty, they'd have actually hard stuff.
Yeah, that sucked.
All of our Liberty watchers are either feeling called out or offended right now.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how it be at some places. I mean, I don't know all the ones up here. The only stuff I know, Joe's taught me from, we'd go basketball game, he'd either take me or we'd just meet at Hayes because it was a home game. And he'd be like, this school's stereotyped with this. And he'd break down the lore of that school.
That's good, Joe.
I know, right? He's got me with the Ohio high school culture. But prior to that, I knew all the Tennessee ones. And I kept making comparisons. But there's a much lower percentage of drug problem up here. Not every school has it.
Really?
Yeah.
Drug problems a big thing down south?
Yeah, because
really?
It's wild how there are some schools up here that are just associated with drugs because down south they all are.
Really? What part of Tennessee are you from?
It's Cleveland, Tennessee. It's a little suburb off of Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Where's Chattanooga?
It's on the
It's
Georgia
southeast.
Tennessee
Bottom right.
line.
That's where I went to when we were talking about caverns. When we were talking about stalagmites.
Yeah.
I went to Raccoon Mountain. Have you ever been there?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I went to the caverns there. That's what those pictures are.
Really?
Best
That was
caverns
crazy.
down there.
Really?
Lost Sea. It's so cool because you go down in there and they don't even there are parts where they do need that light that they put in, but there are so many just shiny holes of light coming in from the top, even though you're so deep down that they don't even need the light in some areas. And then eventually you get this little glass boat, and there's this huge underwater reservoir, and you get to sail across it with the light coming in from above, reflecting off the water.
What?
And it's gorgeous.
I bet, dude.
It's it's so incredible. You were talking about caverns earlier, and I was just sitting there reminiscing on my third grade field trip to Lost Sea. I remember that.
I remember the guy told me, me and my family, our tour guide, we got to this one point. It's a big open area, and we all turned our headlights off. And he said that there's 2 places in the world where no light can reach, and that was one of them. And then I'll be Colin. I'll let you guys guess what the other part of the world is.
Space.
No.
Let me go with Antarctica or something. Oh wait, which part? Because there's I know Alaska, they have 24 hours sunlight.
I'm not saying 2 specific points in the world. I'm saying 2 places.
So
caverns.
In a cavern and
Bottom of the ocean.
There it is.
Yeah.
that was a good guess.
Mariana Trench up in here.
Same,
Is what we on.
That was a good guess.
Let's see.
I'll give it to you.
Yeah, I mean, and I wish that would have been me guessing that.
I'm the fun fact of the day guy. It's just I gotta get it. You know what I mean?
One other thing before we go that I'm kind of just curious to hear about, Colin. What are other? Because there's gonna be more than one podcast next year, right? Do you wanna get into that?
No. And the reason I say that is I don't think anything's concrete yet. So I'm going to be all discreet, and I'm going to trim around the edges. we have big things coming in the broadcast Talisman.
We gotta cut this out. So I'm an immaculate beater of the bush. Crazy.
Yeah.
Dang it. Maybe. Well, y'all made yourself sound like pedophiles earlier, so it's okay.
Yeah, I did say that I'm like the best predator. So.
Yeah, you know.
Everyone but Gavin has said something that they shouldn't have so far.
Yeah, and then Joe's had his moment. I think we all have cut-outable moments so far.
I'm leaving it all in.
Yeah, low-key,
Yeah.
like cut
That's
out
fine.
me
Leave it
talking
all
about
in.
being, like,
Every bit of it. Leave all of it in. Anyway, more seriously. So, we have big things coming in Talisman. We are going to have a mass expansion of broadcasts. There will be so many new series. It'll be real cool, and that's like guaranteed. And then we have other podcast ideas that we're going to have rolling out, and they won't be Talisman Talks related. They'll have, these two will have their own thing going, and it's going to be awesome. They're going to be renovating. It's going to be fantastic. But we're going to have other little I don't want to say cliques, but I guess genres of podcasts that we have ideas for. I know I have my own that I have planned going on, and hopefully we'll have a couple more. It won't just be this. So you stay tuned next year. The multimedia aspect of Talisman is going to be like completely renewed. It's going to be revamped. Huge progress made here. I can't give too many details, so you'll just have to wait and see. But that's what Joe's referring to.
Colin, I got two things. One, your vocab is like 10 times bigger than mine. Second, like what do you have planned for your podcast? Can you say, or do you want to keep it a surprise?
I don't know, man. Because, I don't want to say it and then something happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it will be something that a lot of people will, be able to relate to. You know what I mean? It'll just be it's kind of a campfire-esque setting. You sit down, you sit around the campfire, you sit around TV, and you just hang out and talk about blank. That hobby, it's gonna be. That's what the plan is for podcast right now. We're gonna try to get a couple of different genres of things that people just you could relate with anyone about, right? And have somewhere to just go sit and intake.
Yeah.
I think it'll be really great. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what you guys do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What's the time at?
We're at 1:18.
You want to sign us off?
I mean,
Send it.
It's been real.
yeah, I mean, so this is, until me and Grant take over, this is the last time y'all gonna hear, Joe and Gavin's.
It's gonna be a couple
except for the Ryan
months.
Gray, if y'all make that up.
Probably not. That's probably it.
Yeah, especially school getting out this week is kind of hard to.
Yeah.
We're gonna send it off right here.
We
Good
done
job.
did it.
Yeah.
We did it.
Hopefully, it's the start of something.
The
you know what I
torch,
mean?
the torch being passed.
Like how.
Totally.
Yeah.
Here,
Yeah.
take yours.
Hmm?
No, it's yours. I'll pass the torch. Is that lame?
Let's go, guys.
That was
That was the most
Not the
cringe.
wrong-
I was confused.
I was looking confused at first.
Cameras off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Thank God no one saw that.
Thank you. This stays in here. No one knows what happened just
All right, do you
now.
want me to push to stop?
Yeah, we can.
I think, we have kind of given something to you guys. I guess I'd say, don't want to push anything too much. You guys do you, but make it so around now, a year from now, there'll be someone who wants to take it from
Yeah.
you.
Definitely.
You know
That's
what I mean?
something we'll definitely keep in mind throughout the next year.
Yeah.
What do we
That's-
want to pass on from you guys to us,
Yeah.
to them?
I'd just say that's one piece that I want to make sure you guys keep in mind, I guess.
The tally tradition.
I really do appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You like I commented on your post. We got big shoes to fill next year. So we'll see. It'll I think it'll be a lot of fun doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's
You
something.
get to talk to a lot of interesting people and you
Yeah.
get to learn a lot. It's
Yeah,
it's fun. Yeah, you
it's
look
over.
great.
Yeah, it's overall positive.
All right, I'm good.
Yeah.
See you guys.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah, hit that button.